She started as a prostitute and ended up commanding the most powerful pirate fleet in history, bigger than Blackbeard could ever dream of. Meet Ching Shih, the pirate queen, who didn't just survive in a man's world, she ruled it. In the early 1800s, she married a fearsome pirate commander. But when he died suddenly, she didn't fade into the background. She seized control of his entire fleet, all 400 ships and 70,000 pirates, and transformed it into one massive confederation that controlled the Pearl River and the South China Sea, something the world had never seen. This woman literally built a floating empire that made the Chinese government surrender. But here's what made her a genius. She didn't just rely on violence. She created a pirate empire so disciplined and feared that the Chinese Navy, the Portuguese Navy, and even the British East India Company all failed to defeat her. She created a sophisticated legal code that governed her entire fleet. Pirates had to follow strict rules about treatment of captives, distribution of loot, and even regulations for relationships with female captives. Break the rules and you'd face severe punishment or death. She was essentially running a floating nation that controlled southern China's waterways. Maritime trade in the region had to pay tribute to her confederation. The Chinese Imperial Navy tried everything to stop her. They sent warship after warship, but Ching Shih's fleet kept winning. Her pirates collected taxes from merchant ships like they were running their own government. They issued safe passage documents and controlled trade routes more effectively than the actual Chinese authorities. The government was so desperate they offered amnesty deals, but Ching Shih held out for better terms. When she finally decided to retire in 1810, she negotiated her own retirement on her terms. No execution, no prison, just wealth, peace, and a government pension. And she got a full imperial pardon. She got to keep 200 ships, 17,000 followers, received positions in the Imperial Navy, and she walked away with a noble title and massive wealth. After retirement, she returned to Canton, ran a gambling house and brothel, and lived comfortably until her death in 1844. This isn't a legend. This is Ching Shih, and history almost forgot her.